Good people, good people, good people. What's happening with you? I know. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We just a little late today. We're a little lot late today. I know, but I had some business that I had to take care of this morning, so I was not able to do what I do every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Y'all know what to tune in. It's the brand you podcast. Right here in the brand you suite, baby. The brand you suite, where y'all know what we do, where we bring you insight, wisdom, ideas, strategies, and principles that give you the ability to be able to reclaim your time. Don't forget that. Reclaim your time. But also be better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. That's always my goal. That's always my purpose. That's always my assignment. Y'all know that's what I get up every single day to do, is to make you better. Is to make you, give you the ability to be able to reclaim your time so that you can be more organized, to focus on creating better connections with your family, friends, and those that you serve. That's it at the end of the day, in a nutshell. It's Greatness Thursday, y'all. Did y'all think I was going to forget about Greatness Thursday? It's great. Be great. I know it's after 4 o'clock, but you still got the rest of this day to be great. I hope you've been great all day long. Matter of fact, I hope you've been great all week long. And I want you to take the rest of this day. Hopefully, I'm not going to be long, y'all, because I still got to go get my walk in. Told you, I've been late all day today, so I got to go get my walk in. So I'm not going to be long here. Y'all know what we've been doing all this week. We've been focusing on keep the doors open. That is why we do what we do. That's why I give you these principles. That's why I tell you that we're going to make you better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. Everything that we share here is pointing you in that direction so that you can keep the doors open. So let's jump right in this today. We're going to talk about your focus. You need to focus on profitable clients and customers. I'm going to say, because everyone is a customer before they're a client. Okay, they're customers and clients, and I've talked about that before, so we don't need to go into that ad nauseum. Customers are those that are just transactions. Somebody that just happens to do business with you. They happen to like your product. They happen to need your service for that one particular time, and they're gone maybe once or twice, and then you poof, pow, you don't see them anymore. But clients are those that remain loyal to you. They come to you time after time after time after time. And you'll get that in a second when I talk about these. Focus on profitable client and customer relationships. What do I mean by that? What do we mean by that? How does that keep your doors open? I hear you asking me that question. So let me answer that for you. First, you want to have selective clientele. You want to say not all customers and not all clients. Well, no, I said clients are loyal. So those are going to be the ones that'll stick with you. But not all customers are beneficial to your business. Focus on building relationships with those who align with your values and contribute to your positively to your bottom line. You want to make sure that those clients that you have, you develop relationships with them. That's how you take someone from a customer and you build them to a client. You should have a journey that takes people from being just customers to being clients, and then those clients you develop relationships with so that they are contributors to the increase in your bottom line, positively increasing your bottom line, because that's what we do. We're about increasing our bottom line, and you can't do that if you have a whole bunch of customers versus a whole list of clients. Give me clients versus customers any day. But you got to work at it. You got to have those relationships. You got to build those relationships with those that are most in line with what it is that you do. Your PVS, your BVS, those are what you are aligned with, and those that will support your business, your products and your services are those that will be in alignment with those. They will see the value that you have and that you put into your products and put into your service, and they'll be in alignment with that, and they'll stick around, and they'll come around time after time after time after time. So let's talk about this second one. Talk about your value-based selling. Do you have value-based selling? As an entrepreneur, as a leader, do you have value-based selling? Is what you're selling creating, giving people value? Is it giving them value? Do they come away from using your product or utilizing your service feeling as if they've got the value for what they paid for? So listen to this. You want to emphasize the value your product or service brings to your clients. When they walk in the door, when they call you on the phone, when you send them that email, how expressive are you about the value that your product and service offers? And you do that by getting them to understand that your product, your brand, is the answer to their problems, is the solution to their problems. They've searched all over, and they've finally gotten to the answer to their problem. That's all it is. And you want to make sure when you have this approach, it can lead to more loyal and satisfied clients who are willing to pay a premium. They got to be willing to pay you for it. And they'll see the value in what it is that they're gaining from you. They'll see the value in your product. They'll see the value in the service that you offer. That's your homework. I want you to do an honest assessment, and you can actually do an honest assessment. I want you to evaluate it, but I want you to ask 5 clients. 5 clients. I want you to ask 5 clients today or tomorrow, between today and tomorrow. You might not be able to do it today because you might be getting ready to get off. I don't know, but you can send an email, or do a video or something like that. Something to ask them. This cracks your clients. So do a survey. Do a survey on your social media, and you want to ask those that you serve that if they are satisfied with the value of your product or service. I know it's scary. I know, because you're not sure what they're going to say, but I want you to ask that question. Are they satisfied? And ask your clients, are they satisfied? And are they satisfied? And do they see the value in your product or your service? Is it, as when I go into Home Depot, one of the things that they say, and I've said this about Giant as well, they ask you specifically this question: did you find everything that you needed today? And I want you to ask your clients, did they find everything they needed do they find everything that they need in your product and service? When they purchase something from you, when they buy your brand, they support your brand, do they find the value that they need in your product or service? I want you to ask them that question today. That's the homework. That's the key question, because hopefully what that will do is that will give you the ability to be able to do an honest assessment of your product and your service. And that's one of the ways that you can adjust, that you can shift, that you can pivot to have a clear understanding of where your product and service stands in the eyes of your clients or your customers. And you gotta be willing to get that answer. If you're going to keep the doors open, if you're going to be better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year, you got to be willing to ask that question and be willing to accept the answer. When you accept the answer, whether good, bad, or indifferent, you'll be able to know what adjustment you need to make, what tweak you need to make, or if something's not working, you'll be able to know that, whether you need to get rid of it or not at all, or if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, if you're doing what you say you're supposed to be doing, that they are satisfied, they are content, they are not going anywhere. Those who constantly review their products and services are those who keep the doors open. And my question to you on this Greatness Thursday is, do you want to keep the doors open? And I'll even leave this here. I want you to put in the comment section if you're getting the value, if this is, you're satisfied with the product that I'm giving you here daily, Monday through Friday, if you're finding value in what it is that I'm doing here. Let a brother know. You can go over to my YouTube channel as well, and I'd like for you to hit the subscribe button, but also put your comments, share it, so that I can find out from you how I'm doing with you. Am I giving you the value in what I'm presenting to you here? Or you just say, you know what, Leroy, this is straight trash. You don't need to do that no more. Stop it. So I want to hear from you. If I'm going to tell you to put yourself out there, then I must be willing to put myself out there. And I am. So I want to hear from you. I want you to focus on profitable client-customer relationships. Build those relationships. And the way you build those relationships is you got to talk to people. You've got to talk to those who buy your product and your service, or believe that your product and service is the answer to their problem. But you don't know. You won't know if you don't ask the questions. You won't know. You won't be able to build that relationship if you don't ask the question. You won't know if you won't be able to create loyal customers and clients if you don't take the time to build the relationships. If you want to be able to go into more detail about how to build those relationships, the things that you need to do in order to be able to create that, and do this honest assessment about your business, and producing or creating, focusing on this profitable client customer relationships, then connect with me. We'll have a strategy session. We can put these together. All of this goes into the entrepreneurial briefcase. This is what we offer in the entrepreneurial briefcase. So I want you to take this. These are just little nuggets that we give you, that give you the ability to be able to learn more, want more, see what it is that we do inside of the entrepreneurial briefcase and inside the Brand You Suite. Come join us in the Brand You Suite. I promise you'll come away with an objective, with the results that you're looking for in order to be able to keep the doors open, in order to be able to be better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. So let's go. It's Greatness Thursday. We'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out. Have a super fantastic rest of the day. Peace.